Welcome back. It's Dr. Jen for Body, better known as DocJenFit, your doctor of physical therapy, owner and founder of Gen Health, your one-stop for all aches and pains within your body that you can freely search on our platform. And today I want to really go through a lower body workout with you that you can start at 4 weeks postpartum. So this is prior to getting back into really lifting weights or going a little bit heavier. This is where you're going to start in your lower body to really make sure, again, we're reconnected not only with those glutes, but with your core through every movement. So this is going to help to build stability through those legs, the pelvis, and the core. And I'm going to do it all with you. Now, I'm going to start with a physio ball. So bring out that birth ball. It's going to be a lot better. Can't really do this without it. So if you don't have it, you can skip this first one. I'm also going to have access to a little squishy ball. So this is the Gorgeous ball. I've done plenty with it on the platform, but if you just have a bouncy ball, a small ball near you, I've also used that, just something that you can kind of squeeze, or even a folded pillow that you can kind of squeeze and put pressure into, because that's going to help to gather and engage our core during some of these exercises. So I'm going to start with sitting on the physio ball. And ideally, your hips are above your knees just slightly, but your feet can be flat on the floor. If you need to, I've also been on higher, more dense balls where you're a little bit taller and maybe your toes are barely touching the ground, but we want a little bit more stability. Now, the goal is not to move in the chest and shoulders. So I'm going to try to keep this stable as I only pelvic tilt through my pelvis. So literally zero movement up here. And I'm going to go back and forth 5 times. 2, as much as you can. Tuck under as much as you can and extend as much as you can. Under, extend, under, extend. Then we're going to do a full circle. So around, again, not moving in my upper body. 2, and it's got to be a little slow and intentional like this so that you're really focusing on trying to get as much range of motion through the lower back and pelvis as possible without movement in your chest. Okay, so this, especially because during pregnancy, we get stuck in the pelvis, essentially. The belly weight is coming forward. We ended up putting a lot of pressure into our pelvis. So we really want to bring back that range of motion, which is going to help with reconnection into the core and the pelvic floor area. When we are stuck in our pelvis a little bit, not moving as freely from the low back, it could be really difficult to find different activations again within our body. So that's why getting this range of motion and kind of using that as a warm-up is a really good place to start. Now I'm using one of our therapy loops that we have within our Optimal Body Therapy Kit. We have all different resistances and we have long bands as well. If you do not have resistance bands for home, I highly recommend this kit. It has sliders, jump rope, and a free low back plan that you can use with all the equipment that comes with it. So definitely check that out if you don't have bands for your own, because it just helps to these easier stability exercises put some load and tension without overdoing it. Okay. So I'm going to place it around right above my knees here. Okay. That's where I'm going to get started. Coming down for that side clam. When I'm lining up side clam, I'm thinking I'm against a wall. So my heels, my feet, my hips, and my shoulders are all going to be like in a line. Okay. Then from here, I'm going to engage my core. So I'm going to exhale, wrapping and reaching. So I'm kind of reaching at a diagonal, keeping that core on, putting pressure down into the floor. Now I'm going to just lift and hover. So my feet are not pushing into each other. I'm really just trying to use that glute to pull that band and hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, pull apart. 10, 9, 8, keep that core. 7, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and last one, pull and open. 10, 9, really think of squeezing the back. 8, 7, 6, pressure here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sometimes people feel side clams into your hip flexors or into your quads because you're a little bit too close, like together. So we want to make sure, again, those feet are in line with the hips, in line with the shoulders, and then gather and engage, exhaling from that core. So there'll be some space at the bottom as I reach, and then I lift and I hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower and lift again. 10, 9. Squeeze that glute. 8, 7. Feet are just hovering. 6. They're barely touching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. Lift and hover. 10. Whoop, losing my band. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm keeping it real around here. I'm going to have a little bit of slippery surface of my leggings here. Okay. Let's keep the band actually for this next one. We're going to lay on your back and we're going to go into a bridge hold. So now right above the knee still. We don't want our feet too far in. We don't want our feet too far out. So kind of like walk them where it feels comfortable. Feet and knees about fist width apart. And I'm going to gather my core in a lot of the videos. So if you need some early rehab videos on understanding the core, I've gone over this a lot. We inhale from that rib cage. Exhale, pulling that pelvic floor up and in. Exhale as I lift. Holding, putting pressure on that band. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, tucking that bottom under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Exhale, pull that core. Lift it up. Keep breathing as you hold. 10, 9, really tuck under. 8, 7, put pressure out. 6, tuck under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should feel nothing in the low back. Exhale. Pull that pelvic floor on. Tucking that tailbone under, putting pressure out. 5, 4. Oh, well, let's go a little bit longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, tuck under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. You should start to feel those glutes come on fire. Tucking under. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's like a really amazing activation for those glutes and for like any SI instability or pain that you might be feeling. Okay, so now with the ball, we're going to go into squats. Now, what you were really focusing on when we're using the ball is that it's helping to create that core tension and pressure. So we really should be feeling core as we're doing our squats. Now, I want to make sure that you're only going as low as you can where your back isn't really going to move. Okay. So we don't want any pelvic tilting or anything. We really are trying to create that core stability really good. As you stand, so right before we're going to stand, we're going to exhale and squeeze the ball. This is going to help to engage that pelvic floor and core as I'm standing. So I'm really thinking of hugging that ball in, and you're going to feel, or you should feel, especially after 10, that core engagement. So feet apart to whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay. You don't have to force anything. Grab that ball. We're going to inhale, expand in that pelvic floor as I come down. Stop wherever you need to. Exhale right away and then squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, stop where you need to. Exhale, keep those heels on the ground as well. You want to make sure you're not going so far forward into your toes that your heels are lifting. So keep those feet all engaged to the ground. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze in that ball. Feel that core. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Big exhale. Inhale. Few more. Squeeze, exhale. And one more. So we really want that exhale and that pull into that core. Then we're going to use a towel for our reverse lunges. So this is going to kind of be like a slider lunge. You can also, I just used my slipper socks when I was doing this postpartum, because again, I started this about 4 weeks postpartum. Here's my towel. Thank you, cameraman. And again, I'm going to use the ball. So I'm going to actually show you in the opposite foot first, because we're going to have a slight rotation with this reverse lunge. And it's going to help to stretch and engage the glutes with that slight rotation. And also the ball is going to help to engage the core. Now, what people get wrong when we do a rotation into the leg is that they round in the back too much. We don't want to bend and round. Okay. We're not rotating and twisting down. We are just letting this hip come back. And as a result of this hip bone pulling back, notice how my chest will move because it just follows. Okay. So that's the rotation. The rotation is from this hip coming back. It's not from rotating literally through my chest. Okay. So no rounding in that spine. So I'm going to come down, and again, hip pulls back, and I rotate slightly. Exhale, push down and pull. Or not pull, but push. Push into that ball. Inhale, open that glute. Exhale. Think of you are lifting that baby off the ground. Inhale, exhale. Really use that leg. Push it down. Inhale, use that core. Exhale, in. In, push down. In. 2 more, about 8 on each side here. In, exhale. Whew, and I already started to feel booty burn. When you are really focusing on diving that hip back, stretching through that glute, you should feel it. And this back leg is kind of just going for the ride. So a lot of pressure on that front leg. Inhale, exhale. Again, try not to round in the spine. Keep it strong with this push. Inhale. From that low rib cage, exhale, push down into the floor. Inhale, exhale, push through the heel and ball of the foot. Inhale, exhale. Few more. You got it. Inhale, dive that hip back. Hip bone back, back, back. Exhale. Not too big of a lunge with that back leg. 1 more, I think. I'm bad at counting and cueing at the same time. Okay, now that one was my favorite exercise to really build up strength when it did come to picking up a baby, lunging, and getting off the floor. Again, we're looking at not compensating in the knees and low back and creating pain. That's why we need strength. And starting this prior to getting back to exercise and lifting is crucial. So again, I started this around 4 weeks. Do what feels good in your body. This could be much later that you're starting it. Doesn't matter. There's no comparison. It's really just about rebuilding and starting to feel good and strong within your body. Repeat this as many rounds as you need to and come back to it as needed. Now, if you need a workout program to come back into, especially after you've done this a few times, you're ready to increase load, but you want to do it in a safe and stable way that does keep out of your knees and low back, I highly, highly recommend our full body low impact plan on Gen Health. You can get started for just $20, 30 days for $20, where I fully lead you through. Workouts are not longer than 30 minutes because I understand having babes and needing them to be quick. And you could do it all from home if you have dumbbells and resistance bands, or do it at a gym. Now, this is our full body low impact plan. It's a plan that I get started with postpartum myself, and it's the first thing that I always come to. It has core, workouts, mobility, muscle activations, and everything to help to reconnect the body in a really safe way. And I cue you through every single workout all the way through, because I want you to feel it. I want you to understand your body, and I want you to feel strong again. So I highly recommend checking out that plan. Don't forget, if you love what you're learning, I have so much more in stock for you. So hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos I've done in the past, and leave any comments of any suggestions that you have for videos in the future. And I can't wait to help you feel incredible and amazing within your body.